Good evening, I'm Brandon Morano. Inflation, we talk about it almost every day now. Now, while we're paying more from everything to gas to groceries, some corporations are reaping record profits and they're not being quiet about it. Dozens of CEOs have bragged about jacking up prices higher than just adjusting to inflation. Now, one of those being the CEO of a medical company who boasted in their company's Q1 2022 earnings call that his team did, quote, an amazing job of driving higher prices. Take a listen to this. It's part of today's ABC podcast. Start here.
And offset the amount of inflation. The team is very focused on looking at the extra inflation that's coming in. They're already working on higher price.
They're already working on higher prices to expand its profit margins even further. The CEO of Constellation Brands, which produces Modelo and Corona, has said on an earnings call, we want to take as much as we can when it comes to pricing.
We want to make sure that we're not leaving any pricing on the table. We want to take as much as we can, but we also don't want to take so much pricing that we impair the performance of our brands or impair the growth of our brands.
Now, what you just heard is exactly why U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth is sponsoring legislation targeting corporations who are price gouging. Now, that bill would make it illegal federally.
Would look at any time that there is an emergency that has international impact, whether it's a hurricane or a war in Ukraine, and then it would look at the folks who are making excessive profits, right? It's one thing to say, hey, supply chains are disrupted, so things are going to be a little bit more expensive. But the problem is these companies are going above and beyond that. They're taking the opportunity to really make maximum profits. I mean, for the oil companies, 3 to 5 times more than they did at the same time last year is excessive. And we need to not allow them to get away with it.
Now, prices are up and so are the temperatures. Storm Track 3